Welcome to the channel. I know I didn't do few videos last, I think 2 weeks. I got busy with few other stuff. Okay, so what we are looking at these stocks today. These stocks looking really good, like nice setups. We'll have a look one by one, and I'll tell you what I think. It's up to you to take the call whether you will invest money or not invest, or whether you keep watching these stocks a bit more before you put money into any of these stocks. So the first one will go from bottom up for a change. A is Y. This is Antipa Minerals. I'm not sure exactly what they do. It's like a mining sort of a small like a company, I believe. I'm not sure. When you look here, if you can see, even this is trading view, they say it's a strong buy here. So I'll have a look. So now you can see I have marked few levels here. This stock, if you look sort of bit more long term, it had like good runs, then dropped for some reason. Then last like this period, it's like 2 years, 3 years going sideways. Now try to come up. So let's have a look. So they had a big move from here up, then came down, then bit of a sideways, try to go up again, sort of struggling. So this is the resistance met here and then around here. But now this stock has passed that resistance. So last week closed well above this resistance, which is a good sign. And see, you can see last 2 weeks volume is increasing. That is another good sign. So what I like this stock to do is where is my tool? Yes. Go up maybe next week, then come and retest this previous resistance act it as a support. Then you get a bit more sustainable move rather than you go up then fall down like quickly. If this stock can go up maybe next week and come and retest this previous resistance before it head up, that is a bit more sustainable move. But it is looking good. There's one stock in my watch list. This is the other one, Clean Waste Management company. Now you can see here again. See, it is really good. See, moving sort of upwards from here, going up, then bit of a sideways movement. Now, if you look here, if I make a small trend line, roughly it is going up here. Okay, next stock is this Cleanaway, CWY. See, you can see from about 2015 it was on an upward trend, then sort of move sideways. Then if I do a trend line sort of roughly here, again it is sort of upward trend from this is the COVID low. If you go up closer, you can see this area. See, there's a price one here, there is a resistance, then try to go up, met the same resistance again, sort of came to the resistance. This time it passed through resistance on a big day, but then came down crashing again, sort of found support. Then this is the time it is going up. Now it has moved up above this previous resistance line, and if you see, it has closed 3 weeks now, which is really good sign. That's why I really like this stock, this setup. So it has closed previous resistance above 3 times, which is really good. If you look at the RSI, see it is also heading in the right direction. Only concern I have is yes, not much volume that has gone up. Sort of it, I don't know. Volume whether it's sort of going down. That's the only concern. But it is another stock looking good. Next one is most of people's favorite. I have done a lot of videos on this stock. If you want, you can go and have a look. Uh, that's the Appen. So Appen again. If you go to those videos, you can see how I came up with these resistance and support lines. See, Appen is now in this like resistance support area, and you can see the volume has gone up slightly. See this volume, medium volume bar, and the RSI is going up, so people buying this stock. And it has closed now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above this support level. Is good sign. But as I have drawn here, if you go to my previous video, you can have a bit more detail about the Appen. I think it may find this resistance, like find it as a resistance this level and come back and go up sort of next time. But for now, it is really looking good. That's another stock. And another one I have is Telstra. You can see it's sort of see the trend line having a good run from November 2020 is going in the right direction. This is my resistance from here. Almost it came to retest the resistance this time. Then it tested again here, failed. See the sell off. Then tested few times again. This time it managed to go up and close above that resistance level. So, and the volume also picking up. You can see volume is not bad. That's another good sign. RSI has gone up. If someone is willing to wait, I would wait to see how what next week comes, because if next week also close above this resistance line, then that is a good sign to get in. Like always in my channel, I talk about the what you call the stop loss level. So all these stocks what I also talked so far and showed you, which I will show you like few other stocks. Please keep in mind to put a stop loss. It will save like minimize your losses. I always encourage people to put the stop losses because you don't want to catch the falling knife. If it start heading south. Anyway, this is another good one in my watch list. SYA Sayona Mining. It's what do you call it? Related to this battery sort of theme, small lithium stock, as far as I know. Here again, I have few levels. This is the previous resistance. This is another, support, another support, and this is another support area I have marked. You can see it is going sideways above this support area, which I really like. And I went back and had a look at similar sideways movement period. I found this sort of period is more or less similar, going sideways before this big move. When I calculated, so this is weekly, so 17 bars till this sort of move up. And if you compare now from here up to the last week, we are about 11 bars. So I feel if history is some guide, it may consolidate little bit more in this area before the next leg up. Because if we say here from around here up to the high 500%. So now stock needs some sort of a rest before the next leg up. So yeah, that's a thing to keep an eye. So previously it has moved sideways 17 weeks before next move up. Now we are around about 11 weeks. Yeah, keep an eye. And these are the levels you have to watch if it starts going south. If it drop, if it fails this support level, it should find support around here. Otherwise, it probably come all the way down here for next support. So yeah, that's why you need the stop losses to cover your losses. Let's say you buy here, and if you put a stop loss, let's say if you buy now, oh, sorry, if you put a stop loss from here up to here, it's a bit too much, about 27, 28. It's up to you. Like, have a look where you want to put the stop loss, but uh, yeah, these are the levels you have to keep an eye and just keep in mind. Last time it moved 17 weeks sideways. Now we are about 11 weeks. That's another stock. Then the BUB again. I have done a long video on BUB. If you want to see about these percentages, please go to my channel and look at that video. So it's double bottom, what I can see, and this is my neckline, and this is the price target I have, about 75 cents. It is doing what I expect. You can see this. If you go to the previous video, I have this arrow I have driven because I wanted this stock to go up and come and retest this previous resistance, because previously it was support, here it was resistance. So that's why I like it to retest this resistance line before going up, which it has done last week. Let's see, it's looking good as well. Only sort of minor concern is volume has dropped out, but let's keep an eye. Next one is the 7 West Media. You can see it again had a good run from March, then met this resistance, came back and retested the same sort of resistance area, failed. Now third time it was able to go through on a big volume. See here, it's a volume here. Then last week it sort of came down a little bit because it had a big bar week before. It is another stock looking good. You can see the volume is picking up. That is a good sign. RSI going up, and it has crossed this resistance area on a big volume on a high margin. That's another good one. Again, like I say always, I really like it come a bit further down, retest this resistance before it goes up, but let's keep an eye, it may keep going up again. Put a stop loss if you willing to buy this stock some, so it will save you, like, not save, minimize your losses. Next one is Linus. I think most of the people know Linus is a rare category. Had a massive run, met this resistance area. It was struggling to clear this 650, 670 sort of that area. You can see, tried many times. Tried few times, like, once, twice, third time went up, came back, retest. See, that's what I mean by retesting. See, retested this previous resistance, now acted as a support in that area, went up, but again met this same resistance area, and now third time it has gone up close above. Volume hasn't picked up as I expected, but keep an eye. It may come a bit down before going up. So, but for now it looks good. If you want to buy and put a stop loss, maybe bottom of this 770 may be a good stop loss level. Yeah, but just have a look what you want to do. And next one is mineral resources like Linus. It has a had a very good run. So if we measure roughly about 470% already done. Then had a massive dump. I was expecting it to get support here, but it failed. I really was expecting this support area to hold, but it failed. That's why I said if you had a stop, let's say if I bought somewhere here, see here, I'll give you further so you can see. Let's say I always talk about retesting. Let's say here came down, retested this resistance, acted as a support. Let's say I engage now by the stop, yeah, retested, but it didn't go far. Then came crashing down, and now see, let's say if I bought this stock, let's say end of this week, let's say after this confirmation it got the support, let's say I bought it somewhere here, then it didn't go up much, 2%. And if I put the stop loss, let's say here, let's say 10% around here, so I lose only 10% because that's my stop loss will trigger and this will get solved, because like I always say, we are looking at the probability. We think here it's retested the previous resistance, acted as support, all good, we enter, but it, rather than keep going up, it went down. And if I had the stop loss here, let's say 10% here, then stop loss triggered, you lose only 10%. Whereas if you didn't have a stop loss, now let's say this is here, you lost 23%. Then let's say to the bottom, you lost 30%. So that's the importance of having stop losses. It will minimize your losses. You still lose, but minimize the losses. That's why I always encourage people in my channel to do the stop losses. Anyway, about this stock, this support level didn't hold. This is sort of the next area I was expecting. It failed that one as well. And this is the area now it is hanging around because it is previous resistance here, then support here. It's a very minor, but if you look this sort of area, it's a bit of area this stock has support. Again, now it's supported from this level, close above 2 weeks and close above this line last week slightly. Other thing is the volume is increasing, which is a good sign. You can see RSI has dropped here. Only time it has dropped around that area is, let's do a horizontal line around here, that is the COVID crash. See here, that's the only time it has came down that far, and sometime before, like around this area. So it's RSI also looking good, like it's in that low level 34. Sort of turn around. Have to see how it goes, but at this stage it is looking good. But I would encourage you to have a look maybe next week just to make sure it's not a fake out. It's true, like a reversal. Yeah, that's that. That's the stocks I have for you this week, which looks good on the charts. But always, I'm not a financial advisor, so you follow your own financial guidance plans, do your own research. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos. It will help my channel to grow more for other people to watch. Yeah, I know a lot of people watch, but they don't subscribe or like. But if you can do that,